Alrighty, good afternoon. Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody's having a good start to your week. I have had an okay start to my week. Had a what I would call a successful test of music yesterday. So I think we found a new source for our music. Hopefully it continues. We're going to let it play throughout the day today. It was the first stream in almost a month where I had nothing to go back in and clean up. So I like it. We'll see how it goes. Still trying to fine tune the playlist a little bit. Right now I've got it on 80s rock. If that's not your thing, always feel free to let me know in the comments. I'll be glad to manipulate the music for how what most people want to hear. I don't hear it very much unless I'm doing off camera, off mic, and then I turn the speakers up. Other than that, I've got it going through headphones that I don't put in my head or on my head or near my head or however they work. I don't know. I don't understand it. There's a cable, there's things, and well, that's just the way it goes. So anyway, today going to do a little bit of everything. Don't know, it's that rare day where there's just not a whole lot going on. Tomorrow changes that. There's a lot. There's Revenge of Legends. There is 10.2 Epilogue Part 2, whatever you want to call it. That comes out. We've got Battlegrounds season opening tomorrow. We got the end of a war season tomorrow. We've got a lot tomorrow, but it's today. So we can't do any of that yet. So, we'll just play around. We'll just do some stuff. We'll just kind of go wherever we feel like and do whatever we want. It is, after all, that day. Hey, Ice, Mr. Celtic Dragon, Mr. Shadowmane, welcome in. Good, I guess, let's see, it would be good afternoon, I don't know, and good evening. I'm going to assume Celtic Dragon or Celtic Dragon, however you want to say it, is, we're going to say evening. We're going to take a guess, and we're going to say it's evening for him. It's not afternoon, it's evening. So, with that said, I am still at work, so you'll hear the little work machine over here every once in a while, and you'll see me look over that way every once in a while. I just have to do it. That's what they pay me for. So, can't wait for August 19th for the new Coliseum John. Is that when it comes out? Yeah, I guess it is 7 days from now, 8 days from now, something like that. Then we get the lovely, the one, the only, the Emma Frost. And we get some goodies to do another rank 5. I've started looking at rank 5s. I did start looking at my rank 5 possibilities. It's going to be a cosmic, most likely, because I only have 2 cosmic rank 5s right now. It's going to be somebody ascended, most likely. So what I'm looking at is Vision or Null. Probably going to end up being Vision, because Vision needs the help punching up more in towers than Null does. Null does a good job of it. Vision does okay. But it may end up being Vision. Gore does a great job punching up as well. So, yeah, it may be Vision Arcus for my next R5. It's kind of scary to say that, but it may be that. So, unless I change my mind, the other one that would be a possibility, if I get them, and depending on where I get them, would be this guy here. I would save your units. You'll get those 8 crystals soon enough. Hey, Mr. Revelation, welcome in. So yeah, you'll get those 8 crystals soon enough. I wouldn't spend units. If you're going to spend anything, spend Radiance, because in the Radiance store, you got those right there. I would rather spend that than units for it. And Blue Labyrinth, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. So that's what I would do. Or that's actually a sub over on the YouTube side. Wow. Don't see many of those lately. Most people are watching over on the Twitch side. All right, I'm going to go big screen. We're going to do some stuff. I've been rambling for, I don't know, 4 minutes. That's enough for me. Too many words. Yeah, if you've got enough Radiance, I would do Radiance over units. That's just me. Much prefer that. Gonna go pick up your lunch. That's better than throwing up your lunch, I guess. I guess there could have been other things I could have said there, but that's the first thing that popped in my mind, trying to be semi-funny, and it didn't work. So yeah, enjoy your lunch. Enjoy your lunch. I had mine a couple hours ago. But yeah, we got to get some work done. We've got to do the prep work for tomorrow, which means running daily quests, getting that revived, which hopefully we don't need. Getting the heals, which again, hopefully we don't need. If we do, we do. I'm going to say this now for when I run the new content, whether it's tomorrow or whether it's Thursday that I run it. I'm not going itemless. That's not part of my plan. I am given revive. We're given revives. I'll get a revive here, 2 heals here. You're given those daily. Given a bunch of other stuff. I got a couple more hours of work left, and I got to get a haircut, and then go vote. Then wow, and then it sounds like you're married to my wife. It's like I had a couple hours off yesterday afternoon. I had the choice of streaming. I didn't. I went to her and said, "Hey, I've got a couple hours off. What do you want to do?" She goes, "Oh, I got a couple chores for you." Gee, thanks, dear. I took off work to work. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not. I will go as item less as possible, trying to use less items, but I am not worried about going itemless. Something like that. Maybe we'll go as few items as possible, but not worried about itemless. How about that? I'm doing good, Ryo. How are you, man? So that's the plan for the new content. If I have to use items, I have to use items. I'm not going to stress it. It's there to have fun. It's there for me to get done as quickly as possible and show you the way outside of the sweaty tryhards that are going to do it itemless. See, look at that. There's that revive. I've got, what is that, 39 of those? Got to do something with them. Staying out with friends, haven't talked to you in a while, did work, and you're so full right now. I've been there, done that. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan for the new content. I will go as few items as possible, but I'm not gonna sweat it. If I have to use 1 or 2 revives for a fight, I use 1 or 2 revives for a fight. I'm gonna use champions I enjoy. Hopefully champions that are a little bit different than what everybody else brings. Maybe not. Maybe there's only one particular counter for some of the champions, and well, then we use what everybody else uses. But we're gonna be me. Bottom line, end of day. I don't like doing a lot of the harder stuff live. It's not necessarily my best content, but it's something to do. And we'll try some. Ate a whole pizza barbecue burger. Ooh, that sounds good right now. Some fettuccine and Coke, and it ended with 2 liters. Sheesh. Well, the 2 liters of water would make you slosh a little bit. You're walking around and you can feel it just swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. So yeah, I can imagine. So yeah, that's kind of the plan going forward. Battlegrounds, I don't know. I don't really care for either meta that I've seen. I've run 1 match though, so maybe I'll like the first 2 weeks meta and not like weeks 3 and 4. Maybe I'll like weeks 3 and 4. I don't know. We're not gonna push too hard. We'll push hard enough to get probably Mysterium, and then not worry about it after that. I'm not going to worry too much about the Radiance. There's enough other Radiance coming in right now, and until they refresh the Radiance store, I'm not gonna sweat it. Also finished Epic with Karina. Hey, congrats! It's a pretty good run at 12. So, we're just gonna play. I think that's the bottom line. I've got 2 accounts. I've got to get through this stuff. Gives me some stuff to do, and we're just going to kind of play and just enjoy and have fun. Imagine that, playing a game and having fun. Do we really want to do that? I don't know. Other than that, let's see. Do we have stuff expiring today? We probably do. We always have something expiring. I did a little bit of work yesterday on some relics. Yeah, I figured I had an alloy or two getting ready to expire. We did get our prestige up to the measly 43 182. I play Apex and I'm not having fun because yeah, see, I gave up on those games a long time ago because I was one of those crappy teammates. Not necessarily crappy, but you know, I just wasn't. I have lost my twitch, a lot of my twitch reflexes that make you good in those games, where you can see something and you know, get a shot off quick. Hey, Cantona Raid! Welcome in, Cantona and Cantona Raiders. Cantona coming in with 163 viewers. 163 of you lovely people. I was going to say something else, but I figured I'd be nice. Welcome in all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the raid. Hope your stream was well. I was lurking for a little bit. So anyway, today what we're going to try and do, we may try to improve some of these towers here. I'm kind of at the point where it's a little, I need a couple more rank ups to get through them comfortably. I can maybe try to do some of them uncomfortably, but I'm down to, yeah, I've got 7 keys. So we'll use those sometime between now and end of the week. You know, we can kind of go through it real quick where I'm kind of stuck here. I can clear this fight with somebody else, but you can see here the problem's going to be, I think Sandy can do that fight. High Evo, maybe a little bit of challenge. And then I've got Photon, which is really the next. I don't think Mr. Fantastic can do it. I'm not even going to try with him. Maybe he can. He's punching up 30. He doesn't strike me as a champ that can punch up easily. So I think what we're waiting for here is taking up another Ascended to rank 4, but that's going to wait until I see what the event is starting tomorrow. So that's where we are kind of in science. We're kind of stuck trying to punch up. Mystic is the one I tried recently. Once again, I could probably pull somebody that can do it. I don't like Paviter in here at all. I don't like Paviter. His rotation just is too slow. I think I can clear one with Chavez. I think I can clear that with Blade. But once again, Mojo, he's only punching up 20. Maybe he can do it. He's not the fastest in the world, though. So, who's the best counter for Null? Null, to me, it depends on where he's at. Null, if you get him in Alliance War, if you get him down on this node here, which was Dust this time for me, if you get him there, or you get him on this node here, which is where I got him, best counter there for those two fights is Patriot. It's on path 6, which node? Greetings from Vancouver. What champs did you use in Mutant Tower Block 88? I'll show you in a second. The first one, oh, so right here. This one, believe it or not, use Ironheart. And bait special 2s, just take them in a block if you have to. Ironheart will turn off most of the node. She's going to turn off the arrogance portion of it. So that you won't miss. He's not incinerate immune. So I would use Ironheart. You can look at that. You can look at possibly using Bong. Just know after you throw your first special 1, you're probably not going to gain any more power. Bong would work. Ironheart can do Zemo. It's very, very tricky. If you've got Zemo next after that, I would probably do Bong. But on the node next to it, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to get bleeds anyway from the node. So you're going to have to play around and be very careful with the... Okay, it's an exhaustion debuff, I think is what it is. Yeah. No, whenever they're inflicted, cleanse. Thought there was... And it may be the next level up that I'm thinking. Yeah, abs works on 42 as well for null. But anyway. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, just you may have to take a separate counter for him. Let's see. That would have been one above all that I was in when rank 5 Voodoo R4 was my top and favorite champ. Back with Euthanitis. Back with, oh, who was the alliance leader? Oh, his name's slipping me. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Hobbit was in there with us for a while. Yeah, Do we have Cold Snap Immune or Bleed Immune champ that can take a Tuma? Let's look. Cold Snap Bleed. Gentle would be Bleed Immune and can do it. He'll take some Thorns damage. Shouldn't be, I mean, it wouldn't, as long as you don't get hit, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Carolina Dean, Cold Snap Immune, can do a Tuma very, very easily. On the bleed side, she's just Cold Snap, she's not bleed. On the bleed side, Dust, Gentle, Kushala, Gentle will do it. He's tanky. He's gonna take a little damage. At least I think he's Cold Snap. Warlock. Yeah, Warlock I don't like as much for a Tuma. Gentle I think would work best. You just have to, what I would do with Gentle on that fight is power start 1, throw your special 1 fairly quick, and then you just have to build to a special 2 and he's gonna die to the special 2. You won't die to Thorns damage before then, so. See, I got a question about Mutant Block 88. Let me go to Mutant, Towers, Previous Blocks. Let's go to 88. And there we go. That's what I used there. I don't think I've ranked any of those up since then. So, Danny is an absolute beast for towers. Love her to death in towers. Gentle, just a beast everywhere. Deadpool works perfectly fine. And then Dust is incredible as well. Go ahead and do some fighting though. Let's jump in. We'll at least do some. You know what? The answer is always yeah. Abs Man would do it. Sorry, I'm not an Abs Man guy, so yeah. Thing got down. Yeah. Thing is easy peasy with Ironheart. It is probably the most simple counter for Thing. Medium light medium, medium light medium, medium light medium special 1. Medium light medium, medium light medium, medium light medium special 1. It's great because it just leads right to a bar of power. You get right over a bar of power. You keep them on that 15 counter. You don't have to worry about. I wouldn't throw a striker in the whole daggone fight. I typically don't. And I just kind of medium light medium special 1. Or yeah, you can do it that way too. I like doing the. I usually take them on the right island left fight, the one that's got the healing and all that. So I've got to have enough debuffs on there to keep the healing down, so I just throw special 1s. All right. We played one match here. That's right. It's got the Rising Sun that you got to do knockdowns. And it's got buffet overtime. So what we want to do is non-buff champs. as much as possible. And champs that don't have to hit as often. You know what? I'm just going to go with the team I've got. We'll figure it out from there. What happened to AW vids? I got tired of doing them. They're not a whole lot of work, but they're more work than the views I was getting. I'll probably bring them back. What I'm probably going to do is do AW vids based on the mini. Since part of the reason being is 4BGs, God help us, we don't push in war and we suck. And you know, it's hard hyping up wars. Yes, I'm taking 10 fights, but when at the end of the day you don't care about the results, does it really make for a good video? I mean, I take 10 fights, that's the cool part. Maybe I'll do it again, I don't know. I'm half tempted, and I've been thinking about it more and more, of switching my mini and main alliances around. I need to get my mini ranked up a little bit. Get a little bit more prestige. So. Well, this is we got to get rid of that guy. Gentle obliterates most things. Yeah, I'm just kind of frustrated with the state of war. Yeah, Plat 2 range is pretty good. Very nice, Ryan. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of alliances out there, a lot of ones that look at different things. I like the folks at 4BGs. I love Abdo. I love Lefty. I love all the guys there. But I am a person that needs to be pushing for things. I need to be moving forward. Or I get bored. No, don't worry about it. Just use it as practice. Just use it as practice. That's what I'm ultimately doing in Battlegrounds, is just using it for a lot of practice. I would think heel reversals would work. I don't see why they wouldn't. Yeah, let's try this. I haven't done this matchup in forever and a day. I would say that there's probably other champs that are better. I don't know if this is going to work. Yeah, it kind of worked. I hate that she loses all her buffs at the very start there to Buffet, but hey. This is my second match, so I don't know if I like it or not. I couldn't tell you if I like it or not. This is the second match I've run. Yeah, my rank ups now are going to be combination prestige kind of towers. Is Chavez or Spiral better? They are all three different champions. Do different things well. So it's kind of hard to say. What I would do also, Rat Guy, thinking about it, is probably use champs like Okoye, who have a lot of debuffs that can offset the healing that gets on there. Maybe not just heal block or heal reversal. Is Patriot good? I like Patriot for certain matchups. This one, not necessarily one of them. And I was just going to let the thing auto pick who it wanted to pick for this fight, because this is kind of a throw. I didn't have a counter for this guy at all, so. Using stat, I mean, that's what they're there for. I usually use it best one for the champ, depending on who the champ is. But using it for specials, using it for increased damage or increased tankiness. It's fine. I don't mind having the stat focuses there for it, and I don't mind having the relics there to take it into consideration as well. Now this becomes an RNG fight. I'm not getting the greatest RNG here right now. There we go. Ended up not being terrible. Glad I got that fight done right before the blow up, but hey. AA's a bit good, yeah. That fight I didn't know exactly how to play around the shield on High Evo there, but it worked out well enough. I think I could do it faster. Agatha's good. Yep. How much of a difference does stat focus make? I would say maybe a second or two. A little less damage if you put tank on there. It's not going to be a huge difference. They're not huge. They're not huge bonuses, but I would imagine it makes a little bit of difference. Well, look at that. We're preseason. We're 2-0. We got this meta. Let's see. Who else do we want to bring in here? Destroyer may end up being pretty good in this meta. I may remove Bong, because Bong may not be that good. Hulkling probably isn't going to be that good on attack because of the buffet. So we're going to take him out. You put Destroyer in. You think I have no telling. They haven't said. I don't think they've got out there. We won't know. It'll at least be that. You'll at least get 2 tier 7, 4 tier 4s. Yeah, that's it. Some tier 5. So you'll at least get this stuff tomorrow. My guess is it'll be slightly better. They said it's going to be slightly harder. So tomorrow's content, epilogue book part 2. You've got the Revenge of Legends coming in tomorrow. You got a new Battleground season starting tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do first. Probably Revenge of Legends, because the other will be there forever. I think Revenge of Legends will be there forever too, but there's time-based special stuff for it. There'll be some time-based stuff right here. Had to sneeze. You know what, did I turn my... I didn't have game sound on. I didn't think I saw all my meters flying. We're going to get rid of that. We'll get rid of that because it's rank 5s. He banned my penny. You can't ban the penny. No. Go pig. Let's see how Mojo does here. Yeah, he's doing all specials and all Pierce. I've seen people do that. It does make a little bit of a difference. Hey, Flips. A Jessica Jones. Really? Really? A Jessica? Wow. I hadn't seen that in a while. We'll do this. Who's that guy? Are you crazy? No. I hadn't heard it before, but I don't think that makes you crazy. Jessica may be a pain in the butt to deal with, but we're going to try to keep her special throwing down to a minimum. Hoping for a 7-star Magneto. Would be a decent addition to the game. Oh, you know what? It's gonna suck. Maybe not. We'll take a little bit of damage. But what we can do is just slow the fight down and parry more. And get hit in the face. Yeah, gonna suck. Okay. Well, Black Panther's not gonna work very well for it. Yeah, Black Panther's not going to work very well. Oh, I don't know who's coming, so I can't say. Tarantula is not a new champ coming. He's a new champ that's here. Hey, him. All right, do me a favor. Hit me in the face. Thank you. He works just fine. Hey, Zemo, thank you for the W for the 10 jewels, or the 10 jewels and the W. Whatever you want to look at it, however you want to do it. You went that way, you know what? Let's go this way. I know you got that little ruby. I know you got ruby, but I've got a little thing in my back pocket too called Spitterham. Whoops. Unblockable, unstoppable. That kind of hurts. Whoopsie. I could see him being a pain on defense. Yeah, I could see Lizard being a little bit of a pain on defense. Okay, well, Lizard is now a very good defender in this meta because, well, why is that? What in the node makes Lizard go unblockable, unstoppable all the time? He's not losing any buffs. Oh well. The regen? Yeah, I guess he would be losing that. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that. Well, yeah, dexing, yes, I knew, but I didn't think the regen would do it. I'm looking something up on him. When immune to a buff or when a buff on Lizard is nullified or staggered. See, I wasn't nullifying or staggering or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. No, I didn't. I mean, it's when a buff is nullified or staggered. And I'm not nullifying or staggering them. So I don't know. Nope. Nope, it's his buffs. It's his buffs, not mine. I don't know. This is Victory Track. Thank you, Kurt. Okay, I guess I gotta wait out the beginning part of this with her, against her now. Kinda sucks. Didn't realize that. Thought the heavies removed all the... It's the buffet. Yeah, but it's removing it off of me, not off of him. His kit reads, when immune to a buff or when a buff on lizard is nullified or staggered. I think I have 20 flibs. So the buffet just nullifies the buff off me. I've been lucky with mine. I want to try Bong. I don't think he's going to work well. He's going to kind of be like Black Panther, I think. Unless I can pull the buffet at the right time. Okay, hold the buffet at the right time. That's what I was trying to do. Even with the auto block, it didn't really matter to me. Probably pushed her too far. I did. Did too much damage. I'll do the auto reflect. Oops, that didn't quite get to 2 bars. Oh well. Oh well. We won anyway. Where's the man with a bell on his head? Yeah, the heavy thing is annoying, but you'll get used to it. It's more, to me, it's more the buffet and just trying to minimize champions that give them, a free 20% health every fight. I don't know. No, it is not what Goose said. The buffet nullifies a buff off of me, not off of him. Blizzard's kit reads when a buff is nullified or staggered on him. Yeah, that's why I said it's weird. I don't understand why. Maybe I'm not supposed to. I don't think so. Maybe he does. You know what? We're going to go there. We're going to go there, and we're going to see. We're going to see if what happened to me happens to him at all. Because I don't think Spider-Ham's got a stagger or nullify. If he does, it's kind of news to me. So we're going to drop him first and just see what happens. $625. What are you struggling with there, MCOC enjoyer? Is it a boss? Is it the boss? Is it nodes? Particular fight on a path? You can be more specific on where you're struggling. The chat and I can probably help you out. Mole Man will be just fine in this meta. To be honest, all of the above. I feel I'm so skilled. I have Jean Grey and she's great, but every time I get caught, I can't seem to bring it back. Practice. We can take a look at 625 after this and see if we can figure out what's causing the issue. Well, I'm assuming Lizard did the same thing to him. We're gonna have some fun. Ooh, Black Panther may come back in the deck. He will be a pain in the butt on defense. Yep. He will be a pain in the butt on defense. For the duration of his own special attacks, Lizard is but yeah, that must be it. Kind of makes sense. And that kind of space there, I didn't realize I was the one supposed to be putting down. All right, we've got a double pause going here. Oh, what the heck? Let's try a triple. Oh, we got hit. Darn! Thank you for starting off with a light. I appreciate that. Jeez Louise, come on, guy. Just... why can't I parry you? Stupid. I know why I can't parry him. I know. Well, this fight sucks. Yeah, the Okoye's fine. You just lose the first round of buffs, and then after that, she heal blocks because of how many debuffs on there. We'll just drop champs we don't want to fight, basically. I'm going to leave Gallon. I want to see how Gallon does in this. Alrighty, Ice Fire away. If you like ice cream, do you like mint? Yes, I do. I like ice cream, and I like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I just had a mint chocolate chip milkshake last night. An adult disagreement, huh? What's my favorite kind of ice cream? It varies. It varies a lot. Sometimes I'm simple and just want chocolate. Sometimes I'm more complex. Typically, if I'm going to an ice cream shop, I want to get a chocolate malt shake. But it varies. You know, I like going to like Dairy Queen and getting blizzards, and I'll fluctuate the type of blizzard I get. I like just plain. It varies. I don't do it a lot anymore for health reasons, but yeah, let's put him down. But occasionally. Let's see if we can go another round here. Hey, is it Ayala? 23? Ian? Hello. Hey, Charles. Best kind is cold. Yeah, the warm ice cream is not my favorite. That's called milk. Hey, Afros. Afro's Ray? I don't know. I butcher names. That's my job. Okay, it works. That's what it is. It is the removal, the buff immunity on his special that's removing the regen and causing that issue. Now we know. And now we know he's going to be very good to put out there. Where do we want to go from here? Let's try this guy. I want the 40 deck back. I need room percentage. Just have to make room, because we're not making any changes. Bless you, my friend. Really? Okay, how are you getting that off before I can react? Hey, I got a parry off. And you're not going to throw us, but now you won't throw. Okay. I have no idea what's going on and why I am struggling here to do basic things. She's got too many hits. That's fine. I would have kept heavying, but I kept getting hit in the face. When you get hit in the face a lot, it's hard to, you know, I wasn't even able to get parries in, so. Throw it. The hell with it. Sometimes you get tired of a fight and you just go the hell with it. I had a few Furies on him there at the end too. That did help. Does it say what the Fury gives you? Yeah, 2.5. So I probably had, what, I have about 15 of them? Plus Gentle Zone juice on the special too. Gentle's a little bit of a beast. Champion I may rank up for this meta. Just because I think it might be fun. You got the little degen immunity there. I think that would be fun. Think him, Spider-Ham, Nefaria. I need to put Nefaria in the deck. Oh, Angela. Holy crap, yes. Yes, Angela. Yes, yes, yes. Forgot about her. Angela will be very good this meta. As long as she's high sig. Who do I want to get rid of for her? If anybody wants to do a friendly, we can do a friendly in this meta. Or is the degen passive? I don't know if Angela will work if the degen is passive. I wasn't paying attention. Ah, it's a passive. Damn it. Okay, never mind on Angela. But say if the degen is a active degen, she would be incredible, because she'll have enough buffs that she can just kind of keep. Did I not save it? I'll take her out that way. Trying to think of who else would be good. We're gonna put him in. We're gonna play around. I just want to see something. I need to put a relic on him. I don't care what relic it's gonna be, and I need to set a stat focus. I'm just gonna, this is playing around. I just want to see what he can do out here. Let's give him. Let's give him this one. Like I said, if anybody does want to run a friendly, we can run friendlies. So, champion info. Let's go find him. That is Mr. Negative. I have no idea how to play the guy. It has been so long. We want block proficiency and block pen. All right. We're drafting him if we see him. I don't care. It's only rank 3, but I just want to see what he does on attack. We'll put him in an attack in probably the worst situation imaginable. There. Let's hope he comes up in the draft at some point in time. Hey, I'm going to say psych. I know it's not, but because it starts with a Q, but I'm going to say psych anyway. And Rogerio, thank you for the follows. I think I missed another one up here that was a follow from Zomer Farak. Thank you for the follow as well. No, I can do videos, but I can't publicly test. Publicly testing is a no-no right now. Tomorrow, after they're available, I can publicly test. We found him! I just want to try him. Hey, Marky. I'm doing well. I hope you are. We just want to try him. We just got to try him. We got to try him. I don't care what fight it is. We're going to try him. I don't care. I don't care if he's a noodle. I just want to try him. So you know what? We're just going to give him this guy right off the bat. A little sleepy. I can appreciate that. Perfect. Do it. Do it. All right. There we go. There we go. Good question, man. I'm hoping we see some of the 6 stars that aren't there yet. I'll have to think on that one a little bit. Whoopsie. How do you get debuffs on from... Well, it don't matter. I'm dead. How do you get debuffs? What do you do with him? Looks like he goes special too. Just need to know how to put more debuffs on them. Build up light energy, then heavy charge into evade. Convert to dark energy, then SP2 or SP3 to put DG. Okay. So do you think you get Cavalier with just Dex and Parry, no core masteries that you have to purchase with you? It would be tough. Those masteries really do help out. How much do you have in game? I'm not sure what you mean by that. No, there's no fully degen immune champ. Oops, I forgot you can't parry her when that's up. Oh well. How did I miss that? That's weird. That was weird. I don't know. Weird. Don't know what I'm going to do here. I guess we'll just go this way. I have to go slow and easy here. I only hit her when she's parry stunned. I lied. Whoopsie. Stupid evade on the... That should not be allowed. If I start a heavy attack, it should just continue. That worked better than I thought. Yeah, you could do Red Guardian would be a good call. Titania might not be bad either. Don't have any of those ranked up. So when you're heavy, you get a precision. What ranks are any of those? I think they're all ranked 3. Yeah, rank 3. And low sig. Titania is rank 3. Miguel is rank 3. Who else do we think would be good? Either offensively or defensively. Oh, you know what? The defensive man thing. It's going to be tanky. When you lose the Furies, Mystic Dispersion's going to go crazy. You don't have a poison immune. It could be doable. Hey, thank you for the follow, Blur Dude. I missed that a second ago. Greatly appreciate it. Alright, I feel like I'm ready for this meta. Might not be the greatest, but I feel like I'm ready for it. Kind of have an idea of how it's going to work, what I need to look for. We're going to get rid of him because I just hate fighting him. I got counters to him, but I just hate fighting him. We'll get rid of him because I hate fighting him. And you know what? Let's just get rid of a bunch of champions we don't feel like we want to fight today. And then we'll go do something else. Unless anybody wants a friendly. Let's go pig. Well, first of all, I know you acted like you don't know, but there's a thing called stat focus. None of your champs have them set. Okay? That's number one. Wonder how she'd be. She's probably not going to be that great in this meta, actually, because when I steal the debuff and get it on me, or steal the buff and get it on me. Okay. Send it over after this match. I won't ban Thanos. Let's go there. You know what? Oh, let's go there. I do not like Black Panther on attack this meta. At all. You're gonna, well, I guess it would be okay if you take degen damage, but you just can't heavy until you get to that special 2. Well, let's see what he does. Who are we going to use for Photon? Let's go Piggy. My Titania's only rank 3. That's why she's not in the deck. Yeah, it's still going to drive Mystic Dispersion. Oh, you're talking about for Black Panther. Yeah, you could. But by the time they do, I believe your armors are going to, the charge on the armor is going to fall off. Let's hope this is enough to kill her when she throws this. Okay. Yeah, Pink's pretty good. Pinky is pretty good. Yeah, the Node Fury and the Fury's champs get naturally are different. Crossbones may be able to shut off the node. I don't know. Okay. He wanted no more. Before you send that, hold on. I got to do something. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and off mic for a second. We can do this. All right, I'm back. Just had to make a phone call for work real quick. Hey, Lord Shadow raiding with 27. Welcome in, Lord Shadow and Lord Shadow Raiders. Howdy, 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 howdy. Doing a little pre-season BG matchups. How's the stream, Mr. Lord Shadow? Okay, I'm gonna give you a softball. You wanted to try Thanos? I'm gonna give you Thanos. I'm gonna give you a Thanos. We'll drop this chick right here. Rubicons, huh? Let's try Okoye against Rubicons. Give me Maestro next on defense. Oh, first hit it took. Oh, the heck with it. At this point, the heck with it. Sometimes you just have to go balls out. Oh, that's right. I was going to frickin' show 625. We'll do that next. I'll show you 625 if you're still struggling with it. Sorry, I completely forgot. I got sidetracked. My brain has a short memory. I'm old. Yeah, Jean Grey is pretty darn good. How long have I been playing? Oh, 10, 11, 12 years, something like that, since like a month after it came out. Since I was a teenager. See, who's the boss in 625? It's not Beardo in that one, is it? Not Captain America Infinity War. Is that the Mysterio? No. 625. Yeah, I can't remember who it is. $626. That's a fun boss. Just wait. Yeah, 6.2 was probably the hardest content they came out with in the game. What happened, Mike? Yes, CCP drops. Did you crash out? It's Mordo. Reconnect, that's what I thought it was. Send another one. Ugh, sorry. Hey, Davey Rays, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. Yes, towers are worth doing even for small rosters because they give you rank up resources. I was wondering that about Thanos. There's going to be some Cosmic Champions that I may just pull from my deck. Really hate that degen is passive. I would love to break out the Angela in Battlegrounds because I think she could frickin' just destroy things. Let's see, who did I ban? I banned that, and I banned... that? Is that what I banned? No, but I think that'll work. Towers is boring, but it's worth doing. Even at high levels, it's worth doing. It depends on what you need. As you're going through content, I wouldn't focus on just one champion. I would focus on several different, because you need champions from all the different classes to ultimately do well in the game. Okay, my recommendation for anybody as they're going through before Act 7, really. So as you're going through, don't rank up anybody unless you need them. Save the resources. If the resources are going to expire, then sure, rank somebody up. But don't rank somebody just because they're a good champion. You know, start going through the path. If you find on the path that you can't do somebody, that's when you rank them up. If that makes sense. I hope it does. You know, I would, don't rank up, for example, Colossus just because he's the mutant 7-star that you got. I'm just using that as an example. Colossus is actually a decent champ, but don't rank him up unless you need him for something. You know, resources are scarce at that level. So you need to make sure you're taking everything into consideration. Well, that's a good champion. Yep, that's my biggest advice. Save the resources till you need them. For example, you may not need to rank that Jean up anymore. You know, she may be high enough level to get you through everything you need, but you'll need the resources for somebody else. And if you used them on Jean and you didn't need to, then you're kind of in a position where, well, I can't do the content until I get more resources. I can't get more resources until I do more content. Quit your little frickin' stutter step, dude. Man. Just attack. There you go. You need hands for this game? Any advice? Learn to use your feet. Hey, Idyllic. Is hype worth it? I'm not a big hype guy. Hyperion's good. I've just never been a big fan of his. Now, Kindred's not bad on attack at all. Herc is still very goated for story content. I used to read Marvel Comics. I haven't read any probably in 30, 40 years. Hope they don't quite reach. Good Lord, that was a quick heavy. That was a real quick heavy. Very nice, okay. What's the purple bar? That is the Ascension. What you get when you use Ascended Champions. 7 stars. Gives them a little burst of damage when it fills up. Yes. Herc would be worth it because he's not available as a 7-star. Herc, Kate are probably the 2 best 6 stars you can get. GG's, Mike. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking about taking out some Cosmics and then just maybe banning. Well, I'm not even going to ban them, I don't think. That's why I don't have Hulkling in there. I think some of them will still be okay on defense. I mean, I'll still put Maestro on defense. I'll still put Thanos on defense. Null will be fine because he doesn't get buffs. The rest of them, nah. The rest of them get too many buffs. Terry will be good. Hey, Vitaly. Terry, once he gets his Ascension and I take him up to R4, he'll be good. He may go to R5 just because he's a pain in the butt. You know, Mystic-wise, any of your tricky Mystic defenders are still going to be tricky. Your Mojo will be a pain. Your Destroyer will be a pain. Your Man-Thing may be a pain. I'm not sure there. On my mini, that big Sassy will be a pain. I think Longshot will be a pain on defense. Here, any of your normal science champions that you like using. I may put Nefaria in there. I may put Wave in there. What I want to find is somebody with a slow that's easy to get to. What I may end up doing is putting Okoye or a Shield in because she's got that slow. She would be a good counter to Lizard. I know Okoye will be fine against Lizard. You get the Ensnare up. Kind of the same thing. I'm kind of thinking maybe Jabari as well, because they can do some. Both of those can do some things. I'm thinking Black Panther may come out or just be on there for defense. Thanos may come out just because I would only use him for defense, and if there's going to be a lot of Mystics in the deck, not going to be worth it. Chavez may come out. And Mr. Negative may come out, and I'll do some swapping around with those. But yeah, it's not going to be too bad. Well, I only ended up doing BGs. Hey, wow, and we hit 11,101 followers. 11101. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alrighty, folks. But I think that's going to do it for me. I've got to go cook dinner, and then I've got a meeting at 6. So that's going to do it for me today. I will be back tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of content tomorrow. For now, let's go. Let's see. I rated Lefty last time. We're going to rate a 9 this time. Make sure you guys continue to get your CCP drops. He is an alliance mate of mine. Hopefully I don't have any problems with the music that I've played. So over on the YouTube side, we'll be good with our music source and I don't have to change again. So anyway, until I am back tomorrow, I hope all of you have a great day. Whoops, and an ad just ended. So let me start all that again. I'm going to send you guys over to an Ian. I hope you all have a great day. I'll be back tomorrow, probably for a long one. I greatly appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the loves and the new follows. It means a lot to me. But until tomorrow, everyone have a great day and take care all.